Hey y'all, what you doing? Well, it's Lisa the Yearning Ladybug, but you knew that because it's my channel. Oh, what gives? You decided to surprise me in my bathroom? Okay. Well, in actuality, people, it is my bathroom, and no, you're not surprising me. I'm completely clothed. Trust me, I ain't doing nobody's business. But my house is tore up from the floor up. I'm in the process of rearranging everything and getting everything just the way I want it for before I go in for surgery and stuff. And right now this is clean. I have the Lysol cleaning thingies to prove it. Anyway, this is my cardigan. Now, if I fit it like this, okay, it fits. It'll go around nice. This is all good. Okay? It goes down to below my knees. However, now that little fuzzy sucker. Yeah. Hang on. I got a wardrobe malfunction. There. Now he's at least tucked behind there for right now. Okay. So anyway, I did the gray edging, did a ribbed border. Did a ribbed border around the sleeves, and then I did 2 rows. The ribbed border is 2 rows non-ribbed, 2 rows with backward and forward loops, and then 2 rows of half doubles. That's what's on the sleeves. And this is just 1 row of double. No, see? This is where it gets fun because it goes from here to here. These are all double crochets. Sorry, from here to here, these are all double crochets. So that's what 1, 2, wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then I started with the gray. And I did 3 rows of gray. But the second and third row are front post, back post. So it gives you the rib effect. Anyway, allow me. See? Here we go. All the way around. Okay. Or, wait a minute. Wait for it. I can pull it up and it'll have a hood. Yeah, I know. It's 86 degrees outside. Why am I in a sweater? Well, because my bedroom is the coldest room in the house, and this particular room is right off of my bedroom. So it's the second coldest room in the house. No matter what, no matter winter or summer, it's the coldest room in the house. It's either that or it's just my body. Oh, wait a minute. I don't have a thyroid, so it must be my body. Anyway, we have the temperature down to like 75 degrees in here because I like it like that. Normally it's 77, but when it gets extra hotter, we have a lot to do moving around. We turn it down a little bit because, you know, nobody likes to be sticky and sweaty, so. And me, I can't do it. I got back pain. I got all kinds of other pain that I have to put up with. The last thing I want to put up with is being sweaty too. So I don't. But you say, hey Lisa, that's a really nice finished object, but what do you got going on now? now? Well, I got my secret project going on, and a virus shawl. I am making this virus shawl out of Karen Cakes. See, that's another reason why I like this, because I got really good lighting in here. It's Karen Cakes, and I believe this is cherry chip. And all I can say is, thankfully, I have 4 skeins of this yarn. This is one, and I just attached this one on. Okay. So let's go through this. So as you see, when you go from the brown here, this next color is darker red. Well, we have the bright pink, the light pink, the browny red, the red, and then we go into the pink again. So this light pink here this brown was the last bit of my previous skein. So when I went to pull out the other skeins, both of them started at the light pink. Well, I'm not ripping this out because it's dead. And I'm not eating up that much yarn because it looks silly as far as I was concerned. So it was either going to stay like this, or I had to figure out something. So I told Mom, I said, well, because we were at my doctor's office waiting for my appointment, but we'll get into that in a minute. Anyway, I said, I have 2 more skeins at home. I'm going to try that. So I came home, and one skein was identical to the other one that I have, which starts at light pink, and then one was like this, and it starts off at the dark. And I'm like, I can deal with that. Okay, so since I got to put these together in order for it to be uploaded properly, here we go, okay? I got to shut you off and start it back up again. Okay, so that's what I did, and I started on that. I started my second skein of yarn. Then, and only then, once I get done with that, I can start other things. Update. I have all my pre-surgery testing done with the exception of 1 week before anesthesiology may ask me for some blood. I have to go in and do my pre-registration, which I will. That's all there is. I have a copy of my EKG. I've got all the results from all the tests in case they can't find them. But if they can't find them, listen, we got a bigger problem. Because it's already in the system, and I can pull it up online, so they should be able to pull it up. But I'm going to stay a couple of days there. I got my rehab all set up. Sarah's going to drive me to and from. I'm just going to jump in the back part of the car. The back seat folds down. So we'll fold that down, and I'll put a blanket or 2 or 3 down there so that it's cushioned, as well as a pillow so that I can prop my leg up. And then I'll just go like that to rehab. I'm not getting an ambulance. I'm not paying for an ambulance. My insurance company would pay for it, but I'm not. I draw the line there. That plus the fact that it's the only time I get to get out of the hospital and actually enjoy fresh air for a while. So I told Sarah, I said maybe we could stop at a store on my way, but I don't know. It's going to depend on how I feel. I was a bit out of it the last time around because I was still just coming off of all the stuff, and I had my morphine set pretty high. Speaking of drugs, my pain management doctor called me and said I don't want her going through withdrawals. They can be quite serious. So he prescribed something for me and that will help me with the pain and help my body deal with it so that I am not going to go through full withdrawals from the opioid. And I can take this medication and still have my surgery, and I don't have to be off of it before my surgery. I can take the last pill the night before. So we're still going to do the other stuff, but this is what he wants me to do for the week before. I'm very thankful. Tell you, I have a wonderful doctor. And I got a surprise today. So y'all know I spend most of my weekends in the morning hours with my mom. And I took my mom to her hearing aid appointment. They check her ears. They do a test of her hearing once a year to make sure she's okay. And then they adjust her hearing aids as needed. And they clean them and they do any repairs that are necessary on these things. It's very good because it's free of charge. My personal belief is Beltone rocks on that. So while Mom was in getting her hearing test done, I wanted to get some things straightened out in the car, so I went out in the car and I straightened them out. And I'm sitting there and making sure that the car's in the right spot because I had to move it to straighten some things out. And I get a message on my phone from my cousin. She says, well, she was going through stuff, her closet, to clean some stuff out. She found some stuff that belonged to my grandma that my grandmother had been working on. And she asked me if I wanted it, and I said yes. Well, she said purses, and my mother had told me, and this is one of the reasons why I said yes. My mother said that my grandmother used to work with a very hard plastic, and she would crochet with it, and it would make her hands hurt, but she crocheted a purse. And that's what I thought she was talking about. That's why I jumped all over it. However, I got a bit of a surprise. Hang on and I'll be right back because I didn't bring it in with me and I need to go get it. Don't go nowhere, okay? Don't think about it. Don't change the channel. Oh man. Okay, there's no way this isn't going to make noise, people. I'm just telling you now. So she found well, as soon as I can get this fixed, there we go. Okay. She found these things. Those are vintage frames. And I say vintage because my grandmother passed away in 1973. And these were bought well before then. Vintage purse frames. Little ones. I know. You're saying, Lisa, that's really nice. When are you going to put a purse on there? hold up. I have got only limited thread here, limited yarn here, but look at the tapestry she's doing. She was doing this. So now I have to try to find some yarn to match that. All right. Then I got more tapestry stuff for the back because that's going to be a purse. And then this, which is this particular heavy duty one, but look at that. My grandmother made that. So I talked with my sister Karen, and I explained to her that what they are, and I thought about what I could do with them. I could fix them. And she wants one so that she can put it in a shadow box. And say this is something my grandmother was working on. But then there's this one. And she did the tapestry first. Okay, because this is done. I feel the yarn on here, so I know this one is done. But then she embroidered on it. So this one needs to be finished. So I'm going to do something with it, but I'm going to give it to my mom. Now, also in here is the sizing and the satin for inside the purses. So I told my sister Karen that she could have the green one and that I was going to use the blue one and that I was going to win this year on the Christmas for my mom. She said, "What?" I said, "I'm winning this year. You can't win. You can't outdo what I'm about to do." She said, "What's that?" I said, "I'm going to finish the blue one." She said, "I can't win." Not that it's really that big of a thing. It's more in my mind than her mind. Not really. We don't care. My mom wins. You know, we both buy my mom stuff that she likes. So that's what it comes down to. We make my mom feel as special as she made us feel growing up. And she doesn't think she did. But I don't know a mom that didn't make their children feel special. Each child has a special relationship with their mother. So, oops. I think one of these little ones will work just fine on that blue one. Like I said, Karen's going to put the other one in a shadow box and mount it on her wall, and I'm okay with that. If that's what she wants to do, that's fine with me. She wants to leave it just as my grandma had it. And I get that. But I want something that's we did together. You know, it's kind of like, I tell her, I'm sure I told you guys before about planting tulips with my grandma. Now, she taught me how to plant tulips in her backyard. And when I bought my house, I started planting tulips out my front yard. And I was sitting there and I had some tears in my eyes. My mom comes out and she's like, "What's wrong?" "Nothing. I'm just sitting here planting tulips with my grandma." And she started laughing because she got it. This is kind of like that. I'm going to be doing something with my grandma. Now, the funny part is, I don't know if I told y'all, my surgery date is July 13th. This is my grandma's birthday. She would have been 117 years old this year. Now, I know and you know, she couldn't live that long. But it's still her birthday. So anyway, that's what's been going on. The house is on its end. I'm trying to rearrange everything. I'm taking my time so I don't overdo it. However, now I can take a little bit longer and make sure that I do everything right because I have the extra week. They put me off week as of July the 6th. They put me off work as of July the 6th because of the withdrawal. But now the doctor gave me something. So the withdrawal isn't going to be as bad. It will be there, it just won't be as bad. So that's cool. So anyway, that's what I've been up to. What have you guys been up to? And please do forgive the bathroom. I do have to do the, I haven't washed the walls in here forever. Suppose I should. While I'm recovering, I will. But I'm going to let y'all go. And when I finish that, I'll come back. Or I'll just come back after surgery and tell you I'm back. Either way, I'll be back at some point. Bye.